Hey everyone, welcome to the Founders First Step podcast. My name is Noveen,
And my name is Sean.
and we're your hosts on this podcast. Through this podcast, we want to show you guys what the world truly feels like when you want to think at a higher level and get to places you don't think you've ever been to. And we're going to take you along with our personal journeys and how you can possibly recreate this and live the life you've ever wanted to.
So hold tight and join our journey.
Let's do it. So, in today's podcast, we wanted to talk about your environment and how important that is to your success. A very wise mentor of mine once told me, surround yourself with 5 idiots and you'll become the sixth idiot. But surround yourself around 5 geniuses and wealthy individuals and you'll be the sixth. And I think that sums up, how important environment is and how it can affect you as a person.
100%.
Your mindset means everything in a situation. And if you're not thinking straight, you're not going to act straight.
I agree on that. You have to surround yourself with people that have the right mindset and has no fear.
Absolutely. So we just want to get into, what it takes to make an environment, How do you get out of the friends and family that you're currently situated with? And what negative impacts or positive impacts do they currently have, and what needs to happen in order for you to grow as an individual? In terms of your life, how was your friends and family growing up? How was their mindset with you?
Well, my mind changed when I was 17, 18. Till then, I was around people that like to get in trouble, and they were waking up to do crazy stuff. And I'm not gonna mention in this podcast, but this is what I used to live. Oh, if you're gonna do this, you'll be stronger. Like, I don't want to go into details. I'm trying to make it like sense, like fighting and do crazy stuff that
Drugs and whatnot, yeah.
crazy stuff to show. Oh, look, I'm cool. I'm this.
Right.
Don't mess with me.
Right.
And that was my environment. That was the people who were surround me, and they're the one you see. You want to be the stronger than them in that aspect of being more dangerous kind of thing. And I had a mentor, kind of like your story, that kind of soaked me to his life and showed me a different environment, and I felt like I was reborn.
Right.
Like, well, there's another side of life that looked like this.
Yeah.
I want this to myself. So you get this stance and you start walking on your own and try to, find your passion and find people that have a passion. Not has to be the same passion, but people that do have a passion and want to be successful in life.
Right.
And even though you guys are not going to do a business together, surround yourself with people that have the same mindset.
Absolutely. I think it's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been trying to find people my age, with the same mindset, but it's not easy. Don't think you're not just going to walk into the street and bump into somebody and accidentally find the guy that you're going to make billions of dollars with.
100%.
A lot of people these days, unfortunately, are just in the wrong mindset and just thinking about the wrong things. They're not really thinking about the future. They're kind of living in the now. And the key to finding people with the right mindset is if someone's always talking about the future, 5, 10 years from now, those are the people that are really thinking to win. If people are just worried about, I'm never going to be this age doing this ever again, they're just focused about now.
No, they leave the present.
Exactly. The people thinking 5 years out about their life and what it's going to look like and doing the actions they need to now to live the life they want to later, those are the people you want to surround yourself with. Whether those are people that are trying to build companies or trying to start a career for themselves,
It could be even a startup,
Yeah.
In the Silicon Valley, how many people, I heard so many stories, young people that started from scratch, and they were in the worst position in their life, and they got out of this environment they've been in. Their life changed completely.
Right. And I think if you surround yourself with these type of people, your life will flip upside down. But the challenge is you don't really want to find people that have already started their journey because it's kind of hard to incorporate yourself into something that's already started,
and
right?
catch up as well, right?
So this is the hard part. But it's not like we're not saying go find 150 people that you
Right.
can connect with. All you really need is one, two, three people that you connect with mentally, and you know that even if we don't do business like you said, I can gain a little bit of knowledge from these
100%.
people.
Supporting
And
each other.
you gotta find. I don't know where you are in your situation. I don't know where you were in your situation, but you need to find those places where this opportunity exists, where you can plant the seed of opportunity. Personally, a little bit for my story is, joining a real estate office was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just give you guys a little secret. This office, you don't have to be an agent to join. You can just walk in whenever you want and meet people. And these are the risks that you kind of have to take.
Right.
You have to look for, opportunities around you. Schools,
I call it
clubs.
I call it the office opportunity.
It is, and that's truly exactly what it is. If I would have never walked into this office, I would have not have ever met the people that I did and never learned the opportunities that I did. Even if you think you're going into something with one particular idea or mindset, trust me, your world will open to a million different things. I walked into a real estate office thinking I was only going to talk about real estate.
Right.
But here I am on a podcast with Sean. Tomorrow, working on a digital stack for a company that needs websites and marketing and all that.
Ideas come,
But the ideas just come. You just have to accept the idea that sitting at home and till you're in little corner is not going to provide you with the opportunity that you truly need. And even if you think, oh, I'm going to just make calls, these are just the bare minimum that you can do. To put yourself out there into uncomfortable situations and conversate with people that you've never met before, this is where the real challenge exists, but that's where the gold lies. You may never know who you meet out in a school club. Just going to the finance club. No one said you had to be part of the club. Just go check it out. Go say hi. Go say what's up. Exactly. You don't know who you can meet.
Add more people to your life circle. No matter what industry are they. You see them successful. You see them they go after their dream. They have goals. They took risk in their life. Those kind of people. That's what you want in your life. That's the people you want. And that being said, put yourself in a place that bring you opportunities.
Absolutely.
This is cost you $0.
Absolutely.
Just face this fear. Be comfortable to talk to people and tell them, look, I'm in that situation. This is not a shame to tell people that you want to change your life. This is to be a brave. This is to accept the situation. And if you go to someone that he's successful at right now, tell them, look, I want to be successful as you. I want to be like you. How do I do? I'm willing to do everything. They'll look at you in the eyes, wow, this guy, he's chasing his dream. Even though you're not successful with them, they want people like you near them.
People respect ambition. People respect
courage.
the challenge, putting themselves in a challenging situation.
Exactly.
You might not notice it, but people are always watching.
They do.
And they're always scouting for the next talent. It's like sports.
It is.
You go to soccer, you go play your soccer game, basketball, whatever you go, and you play, you may never know, but someone in that crowd could be a scout.
Could be.
Looking for you, looking for the next best opportunity. You might not be the best player on the field, but they're looking for the people with the most drive, the most willingness to improve themselves and get better. Those are the real talents. And if you're not there, if you don't think you're there, you can get there. Don't think this is something you're born with. Don't think you're also born with the ability to go up to someone and talk to them, because I sure as hell wasn't.
Same.
I was always afraid to talk to people. I was always afraid to even be on a camera.
Yeah, I was afraid of my own shadow.
Exactly.
Not that much.
Exactly. And you grow out of it. Trust me, you grow out of it, and when you grow out of it, it's the best feeling ever.
It's the best feeling.
Because you feel like, sure, it might not be a money thing, but you mentally, there's no amount of money that can mentally prepare you for talking to somebody that is at a high level. But once you get it down, once you master it, you realize no amount of money could have bought me this. This is all mental challenge. And it's like you unlock a different level of yourself that you didn't know was available. Right?
I agree on that. Look, you have to put yourself in a spot that you challenge yourself. You have to keep challenging yourself to become more stronger, Um, and I like this because when I see people that have the courage to go and challenge themselves, I look at them in a different eyes.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this, like, he has a target, and he's not afraid to go and chase this target, this dream, whatever it be. Because we human being, why we have this much fear? Because we prejudge. We imagining something that doesn't even exist yet. It's like this is
Absolutely.
what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
And those prejudges we do are holding us for achieve our real dream, our real target. And when you see a person that's not afraid of you to be, that's not afraid of being judged, not afraid of being, oh, this guy is stupid, he's a stupid, he's come to me, I can buy him. They will look at you a completely different way. Like, wow, I want this person around me. I had
Yeah.
my mentor. I showed him that I was straight to my target. I'll do everything. I'll work for him for free. Pay me $0. I just want to be around you 12 hours a day, just to see how you do, just to see how you handle life, your routine. Don't pay me dollar. I'll wash your car. I'll wash your clothing. I'll
Yeah.
wash your home. I'll take out your dog. Just I want to be around you to see, and then I create networking.
And that's the most extreme example. Like,
Mhm.
if you thought just going and talking to someone was hard, imagine going up to somebody you've never met in your life and being like, "Let me work for you. I don't want a single dollar though, right?
Mhm.
I just want to learn from you and get better from you." Imagine that. Imagine how many times you had to say that so someone actually thought, "Wow, this guy maybe isn't crazy," right? For example, let me throw out another name, James from the School of Hard Knocks. You guys probably have all seen his podcast. Oh, what do you do to be able to afford this?
afford
you
it.
know, that guy. Imagine how many times he was called crazy.
Mhm.
Imagine what the fear he had to go through to. Oh, I have to approach a billionaire and quickly grab questions out of them, even though they don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
And now he's established himself so well that he can talk to anybody. And not even that, these billionaires, they want to come to him. They want to talk
They're
to
looking
him.
for him now.
They're looking for
Yep.
him. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, do you think on day one he was that guy? No.
Far from being.
Far
from being.
But yet, what we don't want to get too distracted is this guy has built in himself an environment. He has built himself the best environment possible. He has put himself in such uncomfortable positions
Right.
that now he has all the resources ever available to him.
Yep.
At the end of his
Anything.
videos now, if I'm not sure if you noticed, but he's like, "Can we connect?" Because now he's like,
Oh, he's
you know,
heading?
Yeah,
I didn't sign
yeah,
up.
yeah. He's saying, "Can we connect?" Because now it's like, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm a resource
He's showing
now.
himself. Yep.
Exactly, and it's like, these are the situations you have to put yourself into.
Mhm.
And in real estate, it's kind of like the same thing that's taught me. It's like, if you want business, you can't just sit on your ass and expect for it to come to you, right?
Mhm.
I have to walk across. I have to go to the streets, and I have to go into these financial offices, these accountant buildings, these lawyers, and I have to talk to them and be like, "Hey, I'm a resource to you. Let's do something. Let's connect. And besides business, let's just become friends."
Yeah, let's just network.
And
You don't know what's gonna bring tomorrow, and maybe you need something that he does or anything. Oh, I have the guy for this. I have the guy for this.
Right.
If you don't know, I will never need someone to do my floor. I'll never need someone to do my carpet. Doesn't matter. You will meet someone that needs this. You connect them together. Even though you make money, you didn't make money. You build the right reputation. Oh, I can get you anyone you need. You're the source of the networking to find people. That's a good part as well. Um, yes. So pretty much what we said. I see people that go knocks on the door and hustling and face their fear. They're doing people that are afraid to do and stay on their comfort zone. I appreciate them all because I would love to work with people that show me that they're hustling for their targets.
right.
I wouldn't like to sit with people call me one time, hey, can I buy your home? No. Okay, bye. Where is the fighting? Where is like, oh, to chase for that? Show me
Right.
that challenge yourself. I want to work with someone that is like this. And this is what we're trying to become, we every day we are trying to improve ourselves more. We never stop learning and learning, but in everything in life, the first step is the hardest one.
Absolutely.
After the first step, you keep consistent, you do until you feel comfortable. And then what happened? Open doors.
Absolutely.
Comfortability. You have confidence. You showing yourself, Show me a person that will not open a door for you, that you see their confidence and you show about what you're talking. Everyone will
Absolutely.
invest on you.
Absolutely. I think, and the reason why we say all of this is because you need to upgrade your environment.
Exactly.
It's a must. It's a must. You may not realize it, but you have to. I don't. It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, well, uh, realistically,
Realistically.
but if you're anywhere in high school or you're thinking ahead in your life, I would really recommend you start to find the people that will make your life better without you naturally having to do anything.
Yep.
And in return, you'll see so much success from it. And
You'll see the result. You see the result
Yeah.
now. Look at all the successful people, the people that achieve the dream. You know them. They fail, of course they fail, but they never stop and they fought.
do you think they did it alone? Because I don't think they did it
I
alone.
don't think so. No.
Yeah. No, I don't think any successful person did it alone. Yeah, whether it was maybe there was their own company, but they had lawyers, they had
A team.
politicians, they had whoever they had to make it happen. You know, it doesn't happen alone. So that's why growing your network is
Must.
a must, and improving your environment. And
And it
like I
doesn't-
started it off,
Uh-huh.
your closest 5 friends, their net worth is your net worth.
100%.
So
And it doesn't cost you nothing. Just call.
it costs you nothing. And that's our next segment is what I want to talk about is there's ways to get into it for free. I mean,
Mhm.
think about it now with social media.
Right.
Social media, I mean, come on. All it takes is a single DM. That's minimal effort. You can sit in your home. You can relax on your bed, on your couch,
Shoot
wherever
a
you
text.
want. Shoot a message. If you're not sending at least 100 messages a day, and your goal is to get better in life, you're
Yep.
already in the wrong
Yep.
step.
Yep. It's in your phone. You all day in social media.
Right.
Why don't you open a door?
Right.
Why? Okay, I understand it's hard at the beginning, especially to face to face to interact with people, and it's stressful. But okay, those days there is a softer way to do the first step. Approach them through a DM. Try to open doors with them, and everything became more easier to network with people. And opportunity are here on the table. You just need to pick them up. Just need to pick them up.
Right. I think social media, again, you should be sending 100 DMs every day. Just scroll on your feed. If you see something you like, DM them.
DM.
I mean, it's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it's an opportunity to meet people in your area. I mean, you know
It's
how
not
many
gonna
people,
hurt. It's not
you know
gonna
how
hurt
many
you.
people I've seen and met because I just sent a DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
Successful people, but always be prepared to provide value.
Right.
A lot of people, you know, they'll answer you, but they won't really take time out of the day to meet
They
you.
want to see that there is a value here for them
Right.
to bring to their life, you know?
Yeah.
Though most of the people are very distant, like me. I like to pick my friend. I'm social with people. I have people around me, but I always bring the people that close to me, 3, 4 in my life. No more than this.
Yeah.
No more than this. That's all I need. That's all I
Right.
need. So those people, I would understand them. But if you show to the person that you bring a value to his life,
Yeah.
value to the table, those people will not hesitate. It's like, okay, come.
Absolutely not.
It's not cost you money. It doesn't cost me money. And if I can do something, be my guest.
Absolutely. I think an example from my own life, and just so you guys can maybe brainstorm off of this, is I started a car meet account, and I'm providing coffee in the morning, cars and coffee.
Yeah.
Come, and do you know, I've sent about probably thousands of DMs. And any business owner with any type of like cleaning business or anything mobile business, they know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I sent around 1,000 DMs. I'm not even getting money from this. I'm paying for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like I'm paying for the coffee and I'm not getting anything in return. But yeah, I sent 1,000 DMs. I got a bunch of people with nice cars, supercars, any type of all my friends, and it was like an event that I could provide value to people, and
And network.
and the return I got is way more worth than that coffee would ever be.
100%.
Even if I don't do business now, later in my life, that whatever couple $100 of catering for coffee, which was split, I didn't even pay for it all.
We'll pay it
that-
off.
It's paid off. Trust me, it's already paid off. But
It's
it will
worth
be,
it.
It will have 1,000x in the future.
100%. I
So,
agree.
These are the little things to provide value to people. It doesn't have
That's
to
a,
be like
that's a great
hey,
idea. You did a very nice smart
Yeah.
step to make people gather and network and
And I know
exchange ideas.
the people coming, I know have money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little smart idea, but also this is what it takes in order to become successful with networking and growing. And
I really,
this is the value you have to provide. I'm not saying you have to sit down and say, hey, like I'll run your entire tax reports for you for
Right.
free, or like I'll run you through your first real estate
No,
transaction
no.
for free. But
I was like, no, shoot, what?
just a coffee, just a lunch, just something for these people. I mean, is it really that expensive to provide to somebody that will bring you thousands, maybe millions in your life?
Mm-hmm. We miss so many opportunities in our life just because of fear. Just because that. So many opportunities in life, and the most strong source of getting opportunities is networking. You find the people, you chase them. Don't be embarrassed. Shoot them a text. Start with that. Shoot them a text. Try to open a door. Tell them, oh, I have an idea. I'll give you an example. I started a cosmetic business, and I needed some maybe collaborate with people and this, and I was not shy. I was like, you know what? I'll shoot a text first before I call. So I started shooting a text. I got people reply to me. I start communicate. I built another channel in Peru that I was not even thinking of operating my business in Peru. Open me door there just because I had the courage to just send a text message. That's all it takes. I opened a LinkedIn. I found a guy who was like, you know what? I prejudge. We all prejudge. Like, there's no way. But you know what? I'm not gonna think. I'm just gonna send. And that bring me the opportunity to operate another business in Peru.
LinkedIn's pretty good too.
LinkedIn is really good. You guys should try it.
I think most people are on LinkedIn, but I don't think they're utilizing it to the ability that they should.
You know how many opportunities this is the place for you to find those people, I think. I that's the best. That's the best.
100%. I mean, I even like, I went on LinkedIn. I added just random people. I'm like, because you got to get to that 500 plus connections.
Uh-huh.
Everyone get to that as soon as you possibly can.
Right.
Because your status looks much better. But I mean, I had people that came up to me and was like, oh my God, I want an opportunity at this company or this and this. I was like, oh really? Have you tried LinkedIn? I'm like, I don't have any connections. And I'm like, okay, watch this. Open up my LinkedIn, and I'm like, let me go to the company. I go to their company. I have mutuals with everybody on the company.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I didn't even know this company. I didn't even know these people. I had mutuals with all of them. Why? Because I used LinkedIn and I followed with people. I connected with people,
Right.
and I followed them all. I swear to God, within 5-10 minutes, I got them all to follow me back.
You see?
I didn't send any DMs, but if I really wanted to,
Uh-huh.
that's where the opportunities are. And one thing that people forget, and I think this is where the money dies. And that's one of your quotes. It's like, where the money dies is in the follow-up. The success happens in the follow-up, not the initial message.
No.
Your hit rate on the first message to anybody is going to be low. But
Uh-huh.
if I open my phone and I see some guy message me 15 times throughout the last month, I'm going to be like, Jesus Christ, what does this guy want?
Yes.
Let me just let me just open this goddamn message and see what he just wants, right?
Uh-huh. I'll be the same.
Don't you say that? You say you're leaving money on the table.
You're leaving money on the table. Just speak it up. Face this fear. Face it. It's just a fear. I'll tell you something that happened to me. So as I said at the beginning, I got a lot of opportunities in my life, but I didn't saw them, or I didn't want to see them. And I have some regrets today because I passed this first step to feel more comfortable and understand my value and build this courage and be an entrepreneur and do business, do stuff. But I have a regret that I got so many opportunities that I could be in a different place in my life. I'll say that. I thank God for everything I have today. But I'm just thinking back. This is one of the reasons I want to host this thing, so people take advantage of themselves.
Podcast.
Yes, that podcast will help. And we're here to show you that there's so many opportunities, as I call it, money on the table, and you just wait for you to pick that up
Right.
and go and do it.
Absolutely.
It's matter of decision. Your life, your choice. You pick your life. It's in your hands. You pick tomorrow that you're gonna do XYZ. You're gonna do XYZ. You have to control it. And we give you the first tool to start with that. To get from this comfort zone. Go network. Start sending requests to people on LinkedIn that even you don't know. Even
Instagram,
you
yeah.
have Instagram. You have a passion for something that is not even exist, and even an idea. Go talk to people that is in that industry. Hear from them. Ask them if they have a minute to talk for a coffee. Go to see their company. Ask them if you can learn about them. People will open up. People like opportunities. Even though if you approach them in the way that you're trying to learn from them, I believe most of the people will open those doors for you because when they see that you do it and have the courage to come and approach them, they will say yes to you and they will open a door for you 99% of the time.
Absolutely. And that's where the money's left on the table because you're not taking these opportunities to the fullest. And it's everywhere. It really is everywhere. And whatever, and I say this to everybody, it's like every idea is a winning idea. It's just how willing are you, how much are you willing to execute on this idea till it's successful?
To bring it to reality.
Yeah. Every idea is a winning idea. You just have to not give up. And this is a part of it is growing your network, growing your sphere to a point where you have a problem, you have someone in your phone,
100%.
and life becomes 10 times easier because no amount of money can buy these people, right? So when you need something, they will have you covered, especially if you provide value to them.
Maybe it will sound bad, but those people are worth money for you. I don't know, people will maybe it sounds bad for people, but those people that you're gonna gather, those networking, they're money.
Yeah.
They can make you money.
Yeah.
So what? You're just gonna leave the money at the table? Oh, because you're afraid? We are holding ourselves from being who we meant to be.
Right.
Just because we're afraid.
Right.
And look, I'm just trying to show you a different perspective of life. It's not gonna cost you anything. It's a hard dealing inside mentally. It's very hard to deal with exiting the comfort zone. We totally understand that. But we want to show you the way. We give you the tools for you to make the first step. And I promise you, like everything in life, when you pass the first step, it's become easier.
Absolutely.
Maybe you're going to come with expectation and, oh, that's what happened and eventually it didn't happen. It doesn't matter. You tried. You have to look on the accomplish as not of getting the target, as of trying to get it. And when you look on, or if I fail, or if I win, we look on the action. You took a courage and you did this action to go for that. Happened successfully, didn't happen successfully, at least you did it, you tried. You live in the peace with yourself that you tried.
Absolutely.
So we here, we only live once. So what, you're gonna only live once in the comfort zone? I understand people like to be comfortable, but everyone have a dream.
Right.
That's what I believe.
Right.
And people giving up on the dream because they don't have the right mindset to deal with that, to make this come to reality.
I always say if you can envision it, you can do it. And some people don't believe in that, and I think it all starts up here. If you don't believe in it, like even though you see it, you can imagine it, but if you don't believe in it, you can't do it.
You can't do it.
You have to believe in it, right? You have to believe in what your capabilities are, no matter where you are in life, no matter what you're doing in life. You have to believe that some way or another you're gonna get to what you want. And I wanna like we're talking about how it can create opportunities, but I want to dive a little deeper, maybe give an example of how growing a network, growing an environment has actually provided value. And in my life, so back to the car meet scene, I happened to scroll on TikTok. Actually, I posted a video on TikTok, and a guy liked the video. And the guy, I looked at his profile picture, and it showed a nice car, and he had a nice suit on and a briefcase. And I was like, well, let me see what this guy. I look at his profile, and it's like, wow, 300,000 followers. This guy just liked my video.
Wow.
It must have been a pretty good video. But no, what I'm trying to say is, I sent him a DM, right? Okay, didn't expect anything much. You guys gotta understand, when you send DMs, don't think that anyone's gonna respond.
Stop expecting.
Yeah.
Exactly what I said a minute ago. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Stop expect for something to get out of it.
Yeah.
The first step that you need to think of, I did it. That's the
Yeah.
most important thing. This is
Yeah.
your goal, to do it,
And
to
if
send the message.
yeah, and if people respond, it's more of like a let's go. It's not like a okay, finally. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't expect people to respond.
Right.
But I did get a response out of this guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I messaged him. I was like, hey, you know, how's it going? I saw you like my video. I really love your content. I just sent you a follow request. Hope you can follow me back." And he said, "Awesome, man. I just saw I loved your video. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely follow you back." And I was like, "Wow, this guy's really nice." So I was like, you know, while I was there, I was like, I also sent him a message, you know, hey, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I run a car meet account. I saw you have a wonderful Huracan. It's a Lamborghini Huracan.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you should maybe come to the car meets one time. And he was like, sweet, man, for sure. He ended up coming. He ended up coming to the car meets, and turns out he's a loan officer and runs specific deals for some home buyers.
You see?
And I actually ran into a client the other day that was like, oh, I don't think I can get qualified. I went through all my other lenders. They said I can't. I just don't have enough money to put down. I was like, let me give this guy, Jesse, a call. Give him a call. What you know, got them qualified. The money was on the table. The client couldn't buy a house, but now they got in contact with this lender, all because what I sent them a DM. Can you believe that? These are the little stories that I'm talking about. It's like
it's possible.
It's a big trail, right? In the big picture, it might seem like, oh, that's so far away. I don't know if I can commit to that.
Yeah, you talk too much. You talk to yourself too much. What's
talk
gonna
yourself
happen?
out of it.
Exactly. You stress yourself because you overthink and you prejudge. Just do it. The target here is just to send a message without expectation.
Absolutely.
And just I call it throw the bomb and go and run.
Exactly.
Just throw the bomb and run.
That's a
If you get a
huge
response,
analogy, but yeah.
if you get a response, okay, let's walk from there.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you. Cost you your time. Just do it when you come back after work. Shoot some DMs, and that's it.
Absolutely.
It's very simple. It's
And
not a big deal.
yeah. Do you have a story, something like that situation? Maybe a network, personal network? Because mine was more digital. And I want to express to people that digital works. Digital, I think now is where everyone lives. Digital is like their personal environment.
Right.
Some people
That's
are
the generation.
Yeah, some
it's
people
more
are
easy.
more on their computers and more on their phones than they are experiencing the world, talking with in person.
I want to tell something. I was in Brazil, and I went to a very nice restaurant there, very high-end restaurant, and was a guy there, dressed suit, all nice, you know. All the eyes, when I walk into the restaurant, I see all the eyes in the restaurant looking at this guy.
Wow. Who's this guy?
That's what I asked. Like everyone, who is this guy? Everyone look at him. What's so special about him, you know? And I see everyone like start talking with each other, and this and then, and I asked the people I was with, the people who work for my company, like, who is this guy? Do you guys know him? And they're like, yes, you see, they show me, there's like a shopping center in Fortaleza. It's in the state of Ceará in Fortaleza in Brazil. There is a huge area in that big city. It's a tourist city that owned by this rich guy. He may be under 10th Street. So his last name is the name of the mall.
Wow.
It's like Umar. I don't know how it's called in Dubai. Umar. There's a guy in the mall. I don't know, something like this. I forgot. That all the buildings there. So this is the version of Brazil. And everyone respect him and this. He built for them the mall, apartment buildings, super rich guy. You know, he walked with his wife, like no security, no nothing. It's like, okay. And in that time, I was seeking for someone that will invest with me on the cosmetic business. And then I was reaching out people and this to see who will join me because I built a team there. I decided to stay. I built a big team. To start push it forward to make it happen. And I got to a weekend that I'm trying to make it short. I got to a weekend that I didn't know who to reach anymore. Like
so you had nobody at this point.
No one. And in the small connection I built for me in Brazil, I didn't know much people that would like to put the money up front and this,
Right.
and I did try. And like everyone, I started losing hope and this, and something told me there, this is your opportunity.
Wow. I can see where this
Just,
is going.
just go there. Yeah, no, I wanted to go the way. I'll tell you the end. Let me just do it, you know. I tried everything, you know, and I'm start getting stressed. So he's like, no, you don't do it and this. It's not like, you know what? I'm not gonna approach him in a way I wanna work for him and this. I'm just gonna approach him like I'm gonna ask him, like, hey, I'm not from here and this. Who are you? So I spoke with him in English, and he didn't know what I want. So I brought someone with me to translate like what's going on and this. And I told him, look, I'm not from here and this, but some things tell me that I need to talk to you, and I'm not from here.
That's a very,
I told him
very
like this.
impactful first line.
It's blows his mind. Like something told me that I need to talk to you.
Use that next time.
Just I needed 1 second just to share with you something. I throw a bomb. I
Wow.
throw a bomb. Like, so he started translate to the person I'm with. Oh, I'm with my family and this and this. Like, okay, I just need 1 minute from your time. He's like, okay, I'm going to smoke cigarettes, so come with me. He went outside smoking cigarettes and this. I told him about my story and this, that I have the dream, and I started showing. I approached him in a very. I didn't like the way I approached him because like I was hopeless already. I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna try. Like, I'm not afraid. I went to talk to him and this. He didn't end up investing in me, but he ended up connecting me with the hostess spa. You know the spa places,
Yeah.
the hotel spa. The people that like the founders, they're like this. He connected with them. He helped me put the product. He didn't invest, but he connected me to the people to put my product in those spa places.
Wow.
So he might didn't help me in aspect of putting his money in my business, but he got me other people.
That's still a lot of help.
Amazing.
You
He
would have
just
never got to those people without him.
yeah, and I was like, I was like, I'm just gonna prove to myself, like I like to prove to myself my personality that I tried everything
Right.
until the last. Everyone knows me that I like to squeeze myself like a lemon, squeeze it until there is no more juice, and then I satisfy. Sometimes you see me, I'm telling you, today I need to be productive. I'm not gonna leave this place until I feel 100% that I squeeze myself, that I've been productive.
Right.
This is my motto. I have to squeeze myself. I'm gonna push myself to the corner to do it, and so I earned connection, not from that, not specifically get him invest in my product, but something good something good
Great
happened.
connection. Yeah.
Something great came out of it.
Yeah.
A good outcome.
No, I mean this is exactly the courage that it takes. And to some of you guys, it might sound like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Like, just go up to somebody that looks all rich in that, and just, I don't even have anything to say to them, right? But it's like over time you will get there, and it's not. Don't think it's just jumping to the stories like this or like that. It's
Right.
like you
I
have
didn't
to
do it the
slowly
right way.
play it like a game. You got to level up. You got to start small. You got to get big.
Right.
Start small, get big.
Yeah.
Work your way through conversations. One person leads to another. Another person leads to another. And you may never know where you end up through maybe 3 conversations. I swear to God, you don't know where you're gonna
Don't.
end up.
I'll give them a good advice. Don't approach with expectation.
Yeah.
Don't expect.
No, 100%.
Just earnest. If this guy would open a door for me, I earn a connection. But don't go with expectation that I have to
Right.
get on, because you get yourself more stressed to accomplish something. You accomplish, it's to approach.
more upset as well.
Yeah,
and
you're getting yourself more
and
upset.
if you imagine you sent 100 DMs and not a single person
Right.
responds to you, and you
Dismotivated.
thought everybody was supposed to respond to you, imagine how you feel. But imagine when I go into when I go into this situation, I'm thinking to myself, I need to send 1,000 DMs until one person responds.
Right. That's the formula. They don't have all are supposed to respond. Your job is to do the job.
Right.
Okay? Just do it. Don't expect for
And
this
imagine
outcome.
how you feel. Let's say you guys feel after sending 100 DMs, expecting everyone to respond, and how I feel on DM
Yeah,
number
you-
750, because I
The-
know I have
exactly.
to send 1,000
Right.
till I get one.
So, and then you start questioning, and this is the worst part, that when you start questioning yourself and disbelieve in your, in let's say your product. Like, oh, no one respond, so my product is bad, and I'm bad, and my plan is not good. And then you guys try to drive yourself crazy and this, just because they didn't respond. That's what the first thing you do. approach it in a different way. You need the result that you need is to do the step and send the message.
Yeah.
If something happened, you earn it. Nothing happened, next I'm gonna try more until something will go down.
Yeah. And I think a little sidetrack off of this is like set your goals high. Set your goals way higher than you think you can accomplish.
Sky's the limit.
Because if you don't reach your goals, I promise you, wherever you ended up, you're doing much better than the guy that said I was gonna do this amount, and they thought it was realistic. Because if you set it so unrealistically, and don't reach it, I promise you still did better than the people that
100%.
thought realistic.
Progressive. It's progression. Be how do I say it? Be realistic. Don't like, oh, I'm gonna think very high and then I don't know what to do. Set a goal. You have to see it. A note and a pen. Set a goal that you want to do, and start break it down how to reach that one.
Right.
The first three things that you need to be in this list, the first thing you should do, that you have to make yourself feel uncomfortable from your comfort zone. What I mean, get out from this comfort zone, and those first three can be approaching people, doing something unusual that maybe you think is uncomfortable, but you have to force yourself to do it. And the other rest, something that will get to the goal. But this is what I suggest to do. And again, I'll keep repeat this. The first step is the hardest. When you pass that step, that's it. The sky is the limit.
Absolutely. But what I want to add to you is even set your goals farther than what you think you can accomplish. Because, again, by setting your goals farther, you naturally do more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing going back to the DMs. If you you told yourself you're going to send 100 DMs, which I think anybody with 10 sets of fingers can send 100 DMs per day. But if I tell myself I'm going to send 1,000 and I only want one response, I promise you I will get farther than you, even if I don't accomplish what I told myself I was going to do.
200%.
Yeah. And
That's how life works.
100%. And you said create a list, get uncomfortable. Do the most uncomfortable things in your list first.
You know how you're gonna feel with yourself? You become a fearless.
Yeah.
You become a different person and someone that completely different. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. I mean,
Completely
if you create a task list for yourself and you analyze that list and you realize, okay, wow, this number two is way harder than everything else. And then maybe number 3 and number 4 is just super easy, and then 1 is okay. Most people, they go in this order and I'm going to do the easiest first. That's the natural mindset, the human mindset is let's do the easiest first,
Yeah,
and
so
we'll
because I'm comfortable and
we're going to let the hardest thing and we'll worry about it later. You
that's
need
the
to
worst
turn. You need
formula.
to. Yeah, you need to completely reverse your mindset. Always do the hardest thing first, and you'll get so much farther without you realizing. And one thing that I want to mention is, let's give the most extreme example to people on how to change their environment, how to change their life. The most extreme example. You want to know? Because I promise you've all heard of it, but you never thought it's real. You don't think people do it. It's moving cities. Move to a whole different area. Learn. You're gonna have to redevelop your whole life. You're gonna have to meet new people. You're gonna have to. You're gonna be in a whole different. That is the most uncomfortable situation you can put yourself in. But I promise you, to the people that have done it, we need to maybe get someone. We need to get someone on this podcast that has done this. Because I don't know if you, but I personally haven't done this. But I know it's almost a 100% kill rate. Like you will succeed every time you do that, because you will be in such an uncomfortable position that everything else in life seems so easy.
I like it a lot. Wow. You change your environment, new people, you getting refreshment, more opportunities, fresh opportunities,
Yeah.
And that brings back to the other podcast that I spoke, that I can see it connected. Sometimes you have to be in the right place that sees your value.
Yeah.
You remember the story with the car?
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
this? Sometimes people don't see.
Tell them the story again.
Tell them the story. You said it in a better, without my language barrier.
Yeah. So there was a story about a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and her father was ill on the verge of passing away. He told his daughter that, hey, I'm leaving you behind my prized possession car. This is worth money. And I want you to understand the value of this thing. And don't listen to anybody that doesn't believe in this value. Okay? Father passes away. Daughter needs money. She looks at the car and says, maybe it's time. It has to go. It has to get sold. Okay? She goes to a dealership. And in the first dealership she goes to, she's like, hey, I'm just trying to sell this car. I know it's worth a lot. And I just want to get the value that it's worth. The salesman comes and says, this is a piece of junk. What are you trying to sell me? 5,000, get on my face. She's like, 5,000? My father said this was worth a lot of money. And the salesman says, no way. No way. And she's like, okay. I'll take it somewhere else. Thank you. She takes it to the second dealership. Salesman comes out and says, 2,000. Doesn't even say anything. $2,000. She's in disbelief. Did my father lie to me? Did my father put a false sense of security in me? Now she's panicking. She thought this car was worth thousands. She doesn't know what to do. Obviously, she doesn't sell it for 2,000 because you could sell it for parts and get more for that. But she ends up taking it. She ends up meeting a car collector, and she mentions about this car she has, and the guy's jaw drops. You said, what car? She said, yeah, I mean, I took it to a few dealerships. They gave me a disgusting offer. Why is it a good car? And he's like, that is one of the most valued cars that I've been looking for. And the guy says, I'll buy it from you right now, and I'll give you $150,000. And the girl cannot believe it. Her father was right. The car was valuable, and she's so thankful that she didn't take those offers and realize that the value that this car had was not in the locations that she was, but yet was somewhere where she hadn't been yet. And that's the message that you guys all need to understand, that your value might not be represented in the place that you currently are, but it might be more represented in somewhere that you've never been and someone you never met.
Beautiful.
And that's what you guys need to understand, is
I
that
like it.
value changes from location to location tremendously.
Opportunities.
And you need to find where your opportunity lies, with what group of people it lies, what group of companies, what managers, what hiring managers, you just need to find the people that make you get the most value out of you.
Out of you.
And it's not going to happen on one try, not going to happen on 100 tries, it's not going to happen on 1,000 tries. Because frankly, I think no matter how many times you try, you'll just get better and
You're
better.
just getting better. It's like a gym. You keep going, you make yourself more stronger.
Absolutely. And you need to understand that, like, if you've never done anything, not tried to grow your sphere, not try to grow your environment, you're just at the beginning. And there's so much value left for you in this world. But you need to go out there and get it. And it's not going to come to you.
It's not going to knock on your door and
it's not going to be the dealership across your street. It might be the guy 1 hour out on the other side of the city.
Right.
But you need to find where that value is most utilized.
And it exists.
It does exist. And I want everyone to know that it does exist. Your value means a lot. To some people, it might not mean as much as the other.
Yep.
But you need to find who it means the most to.
It's part of the journey to get some closed doors. Even when I'll tell my personal story. When I came up with my product, people had the ability to come and laugh on my face that you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. It's not. Many people. I didn't stop until I find the person that believed in this value.
Yeah.
And I found him. Took me long. I met with so many people. I invested so much money in that, and I didn't stop believe that this product has a value. And a person came, invested, and saw the value in my product, and the rest is history.
That's exactly how it goes, and that's the story for a lot of people. And one thing that a lot of successful people have in common is they all had a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the big
Yep.
difference between mentor versus peers versus friends. Friends, a group, an environment around you, yes, they can uplift
Uplift you.
yes, they can motivate you, but they cannot do what a mentor can do. And a mentor will change your life in such ways that you never thought of. I mean, think about it. Even I think like all the top CEOs, almost they all have mentors.
Yeah.
Who's the investing guy? Forgot his name. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, the best ever investor.
He has his mentor.
He had a mentor. He learned from somebody and then became the best.
Yep.
And that's how it goes. You learn from someone else's mistakes, you get better, and you have more time.
Yep. It's
and
even
you,
better.
And you use that time advantage to get even better.
Exactly. You avoiding mistakes that other people do that are willing to show you, don't do this because I did this and I fail. Avoid you failing and even become more successful than them.
Yeah,
That possible.
use this podcast as a mini mentorship,
Right.
but also at the same time go find your mentor. Do you want to give an example of how your mentor came about in your life, or maybe an example of a mentor that you know that came to someone's life? How do you find a mentor? How do you come across somebody that is willing to change your life at the same time as seeing you progress?
I will tell you what my mentor told me about how he sees me. Everyone knows me as someone that has dreams and always I was thinking business and how I can make money and how I can have my own business, and I never had the tools to even know how to start. And I met my mentor through my best friend. I met him in a wedding, and I look at him driving nice cars and this, and like a kid, I got excited and this. But I was mature to my age, very mature, and luckily we sat in the same table.
Wow.
And I started talking to him, and he all this and with the shoulder like this, and I started talking with him, and we started talking a lot and this, and he told me, okay, he was about to leave. I'm going. Come to my house. Come just like this, straightforward. Come to my house tomorrow at 10 o'clock. This is my address. I don't have the guy's phone number. He gave me address, told me to be there at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Wow. It's something out of a movie.
I woke up there that day 5:30 from the excitement. I could not even sleep. I maybe sleep for 2 hours. Went there. I put a suit on me, like oh good, look good. Fix my hair. Go there. Was waiting across the street 2 hours before. Getting prepared in this, because I felt like that was my opportunity. And he told me, I'll get you into my life. I never did this, but I'll get you into my life because I see the potential in you and what value you can add me, and what value I can add you. But there's only one rule: you don't say no to me. Everything I say, you do. And don't answer me like a kid. Answer me like you're mature, because you take responsibility. If I tell you something that you don't like, you're gonna go and do it. And for this, I'm thankful for him. It was things that I didn't want to do, and he squeezed me to the corner that I have to do, and make me feel comfortable with those stuff. And that's what built who I am. He
Absolutely.
basically kind of
That's what mentors do.
forced me to do something that I don't like, that I don't even think, I don't feel comfortable. And after I did this like this, and I kind of feel his support behind me, makes me feel even much more. Like
100%.
that was great for
That's
me.
what mentors do, and that's why this story that you said is an example to everybody of why you need a mentor. Where you find one, it just comes to you. If your life directs you in the path to go to where you want to, it just comes to you.
It comes to
This is the hard part where it's like, I can't give you a secret formula. Go to this place at
no,
this time
no.
and talk to this person.
Only every situation it's to himself. You get opportunities. You just need to see what is the opportunity to put yourself in successful environments.
Yeah.
This is the first job.
Successful
And from
environments.
there, I promise you, when you're gonna be in this environment that people sees your value, life will somehow, always like this, life will somehow walk you through to reach the place you wanna reach. Always like
Absolutely.
this. Always.
I think a question I would ask you is, would you rather have one mentor, or would you have five friends with the same mindset?
One mentor.
One mentor.
One mentor. I know it's hard to say, it's hard to pick, but I answer like this: how to mentor, because what holds me back then, it was my fear, my uncomfortability, and he make me face them with no discount. This is it. He will strict with me very hard, and he knows if he will um, like organize me this way, I will become wherever I wanted to become. So definitely that mentor,
Wow.
100%, 100%.
I would.
What do you pick?
I really think it's a really hard question. I think on my end, maybe I'll disagree. I'll go five peers, five people with the same mindset, with the same goals. You can accomplish a lot with that, and I think you can get somewhat of a same result from both.
Right.
100%. I think both
I
is
like.
very equal.
Mm-hmm.
They both result in the same thing. I think together, a group, you can learn. You can make mistakes and learn together. From a mentor, you're learning from the mistakes of somebody else,
Right.
and from a mentor, you're gaining the wisdom. Maybe you're not getting that with the friends, but you accomplish more with five people.
Five people.
But it's all, I think,
Well,
have both, and you can do anything.
Yeah, 100%.
Have
This
both
is
and
a
you
strong
can,
weapon.
That's the idea of all of this: is get a mentor,
Mhm.
build a good environment. Doesn't have to be the number
I like
five.
when we brought two sides here.
Yeah.
Both works. Even
Together?
and if it's together, wow,
Yeah,
done deal.
done deal.
Done deal.
Both works, but together you're the best.
Yeah.
These are the things you need in order to
Yeah.
become
I think
successful.
I think we mark everything about that topic.
Yeah.
We miss anything? Any part? Do you think?
I mean, not in terms of like we got that, but I think together you create an unfair advantage for yourself.
Oof, hell yeah.
I mean, you start years ahead in your life because you learn the mistakes from your mentor, and as a group, you can get work done at a tremendously quick rate.
I agree.
And the saying is like, two minds together is way greater than one. I think that's where build a team, to build a successful company, two I think is the perfect number. Three is a lot of minds, but you're also giving up a lot of value, a lot of equity. But for a company, two, but for a group of friends, five, you guys can all do anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
Use
like
this podcast as a place to grow. Leave your Instagram comment.
Yeah,
leave your
leave the
Instagram tags
TikTok.
inside at the comments, TikToks, whatever. This is an opportunity for growth. Send us a DM. I mean,
Yep.
you guys are here early. This is an opportunity for us to grow, and this podcast could be
Can they uplift
a
you?
tool for you to utilize, for you to meet the people. I mean, I think the people that have made it to this part of the podcast, which it's our first one, it's not gonna
Yeah.
be a lot of people, but the people that made it to this point right now,
This is a great progress. The first step.
these are the people that really want it. I mean, if you really made it up to this point, you really care about where your life is heading, and you want to hear the things that you need to hear, not what you want to
What
hear.
you hear?
So definitely use this opportunity as a networking opportunity. Send us DMs. Come on, this is our first video. We don't have subscribers. We're not
Yep.
getting
So
getting
leave it
flooded.
out.
We're not getting flooded with DMs. I give it 1 year and we're gonna have 1 million followers.
Yep.
We're gonna clip that and we're gonna put it on everywhere.
Exactly.
But no, in all seriousness, use this as an opportunity. Use the people around you as an opportunity. Don't be afraid to ask,
Mm-mm.
and create yourself an unfair advantage. That's what I have to say. You'll be so far ahead in life by just meeting the right people that it's like, again, no amount of money
Can buy
can
it.
buy. And if you know
Nope.
anything about entrepreneurship, companies, they don't grow in a linear graph. They grow exponentially. They start slow and then they shoot up. And the more years you can buy yourself early on, the years now at this young of an age, or whatever age you're at, go through the hardship during these years, and those few extra years at the end of your life at 60, 50, 60, 70 years old, those are the best years. Those are going to be the most successful years of your life, all because you not wasted, but you use this time now efficiently. Instead of actually wasting your time,
Right.
sitting on social media, sitting in your comfort zone, sitting in your bed, sitting in your chair, playing these games.
Mm-hmm.
Use this time now to be uncomfortable, to be so unfathomably comfortable
Yup.
down the line.
Yep. To enjoy the fruit at the end.
And again,
Work hard now.
create an unfair advantage for yourself.
Yep. I would like to say the last sentence that will sit in you guys' head. Is a very nice one. Show me your friend, and I'll show you who you are. And
Absolutely.
there's the right. This is I translated from Hebrew to English, but that's how. What's the English version of it?
It's like what I started the video. I was like, show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you exactly who you are.
Exactly.
And
So-
same thing goes with wealth. Same thing goes with mindset. Show me your 5 closest friends' net worth, mindset, and you'll be the average of all. So, I want to. Again, we want to thank everybody for coming on this podcast.
Yep. Thank you for joining us and watching.
It's definitely it's a growing process, just like the
Yep.
graph. It's gonna start a little bit rough, and we're gonna get better. We're gonna learn how to do
Exactly.
things. But
like a stock.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. We're not crashing anytime soon, though.
No.
No, sir. But
Just going
again,
up.
thank you guys so much again.
Thank you for
My name was
watching.
Noveen Ansar.
My name is Sean Sakezi. And
So we appreciate you guys for coming on, and be in tune for the next couple episodes that are gonna come out soon. And hopefully you guys all learned something great from today's
Mm-hmm.
podcast.
Yep. And thanks for joining our journey.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.